How to gain your cat's trust in 10 simple steps. The goal is to transform a new or timid relationship into a loving bond. Tip number 1, trust is earned, not given. Unlike dogs, cats are not innately pack animals and do not automatically view humans as their leader. Their trust must be earned through consistent, positive, non-threatening interaction. Tip number 2, the slow blink is a kiss. The slow blink is considered the feline equivalent of a peaceful smile or a kiss, signaling that the cat feels safe and non-threatened in your presence. Tip number 3, eye contact is a threat. Direct, prolonged eye contact in the animal world is often a sign of confrontation or challenge. Avoiding a direct stare is essential to appearing non-threatening. Tip number 4, cats need a safe haven. Providing high perches or private hiding spots like a box or closet is critical. Knowing they have a secure place to retreat to allows them to be more comfortable and trusting when they're out. Tip number 5, routine reduces stress. Cats are creatures of habit. A predictable routine, feeding times, playtime, makes them feel secure as they know what to expect and can rely on you for their needs. Tip number 6, scent is key to acceptance. Cats use scent glands on their head and cheeks to mark things as safe or family. A headbutt, bunt, or rubbing against you is a sign they trust you enough to mark you as part of their colony. Tip number 7, play mimics. Hunting, interactive play that allows a cat to stalk, chase, and ultimately catch a toy is vital. Letting them win boosts their confidence and associates you with positive, satisfying experiences. Tip number 8, vulnerability is the ultimate sign. When a cat shows its belly, rolling on its back, it is displaying maximum vulnerability, indicating total confidence and trust in you, though they rarely want their belly rubbed. Tip number 9, respecting boundaries is non-negotiable. Forcing an interaction, picking them up when they resist, or petting them when they show warning signs like a flicking tail will instantly break weeks of trust building. Tip number 10, tone of voice matters. Cats can't understand human words, but they are highly sensitive to tone. A calm, soft, higher-pitched voice is less intimidating and can be associated with positive events like feeding. Save this video to use as a reminder. Leave a comment and a like to support our work, and remember to subscribe. So you got a new kitten. Now what? You did it. You went and brought home this tiny, adorable ball of fluff and chaos. One minute you're melting from the sheer cuteness, and the next you're thinking, what on earth have I done? That mix of total joy and blind panic, perfectly normal. But the secret to turning that stress into success isn't some big, complicated thing. It's all about routine. Don't worry, we've got your back. In this video, we're going to walk you through a simple 5-step daily schedule that will help your new kitten feel safe, happy, and confident. Cats are creatures of habit. They thrive on knowing what's coming next. By giving them a routine, you're basically speaking their language. So let's get into it. Step 1, the first 24 hours, the safe zone. Before we even get to a daily schedule, the first thing you need to do is set up a safe room. This is an absolute must. Your kitten has just been whisked away from everything it knows, and a whole house can be completely overwhelming. Start them in one small, quiet room. A spare bedroom or even a bathroom works great. This room needs to have everything they need: food, a fresh water bowl, and a litter box. And a quick pro tip: keep the food and water on the opposite side of the room from the litter box. Cats are super clean and really don't like to eat near their bathroom. To make the transition easier, try to use the same food and litter the shelter or breeder was using. For that first day, just let them be. You can sit quietly in the room with them, but let them come to you. This first step is the foundation for a brave, well-adjusted cat. Step 2, the morning routine, 7-8 a.m. All right, let's talk schedule. A consistent morning routine is your best friend. First thing when you get up, check their essentials. Give them fresh water, and since some kittens are fascinated by moving water, a pet fountain can be a fantastic way to make sure they're staying hydrated. Next, scoop the litter box. A clean bathroom is non-negotiable for a cat, so plan on scooping it at least once or twice a day. Now for the main event, breakfast. Kittens under 6 months old need about 3 meals a day to keep them growing strong. A portion of high-protein, kitten-specific wet food is a great way to start their day. While they're eating, just hang out with them for about 10 minutes. Some gentle pets will help them associate you with all good things. Step 3, midday and afternoon, 9 a.m., 5 p.m. After a big morning of eating and exploring, it's time for a kitten's most important job, napping. Seriously, kittens can sleep up to 20 hours a day, and it's so important for their development. The middle of the day is mostly for rest. If you're home, they might follow you from room to room, but don't feel like you have to be their entertainment director. Just let them sleep. A cozy bed with high sides or even a plain old cardboard box can help them feel secure. If you're heading out, just make sure any toys you leave are kitten-proof, nothing with small parts they could choke on. You can have a short 5-minute play session around lunchtime to break up the day, but then it's right back to their nap schedule. Step 4, the evening peak, 5 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Welcome to what I call the evening crazies. This is when your kitten's natural hunting instincts go into overdrive and they suddenly have a massive burst of energy. But this is also your secret weapon for a peaceful night. Start with dinner. Then, when they're done eating, it's time for a real play session. We're talking 15 to 20 minutes of solid interactive fun. Use a wand toy to let them stalk, chase, and pounce like the little predators they are. This isn't just fun. It's how you burn off the energy they might otherwise use to attack your feet at 2 a.m. Seriously, tiring them out in the evening is the #1 trick for getting them to sleep through the night. After playtime, give the litter box another quick scoop and top off their water. Step 5, winding down for bed, 7:30 p.m. bedtime. The last part of the day is all about winding down. After that big play session, it's time to bring the energy level way down. This is a perfect time for some calm bonding, like a gentle grooming session with a soft brush. It gets them used to being handled, and it's a good way to check on their skin and coat. As you get closer to your bedtime, avoid hyping them up with more games. You can offer them their last meal of the day about 3 hours before you plan to sleep. A full belly usually means a sleepy kitten. Right before you turn in for the night, a final trip to the litter box can't hurt, then lights out. Sticking to this play, eat, sleep cycle teaches your kitten that your schedule is their schedule. Look, creating a routine takes a little patience, but it's one of the best things you can do for your new kitten. If this schedule was helpful, do us a favor and give this video a like and subscribe for more tips. We'd also love to hear from you. What's the one thing you wish you knew when you first brought your kitten home? Drop it in the comments below to help out other new cat parents. Bringing home a new kitten is a journey. There will be moments of pure chaos, but by giving them the gift of a predictable routine, you're giving them the security they need to truly thrive. From that first safe room to the nightly wind down, every step is building trust and making your bond stronger. You're not just raising a cat, you're starting a friendship that's going to last a lifetime. You've got this. Five cattail warnings you should never ignore. You hear that sound and see that tail whipping back and forth? That's not a happy wag. That's your cat's final warning. A lot of people mistake a cat's wagging tail for the same kind of excitement you see in a dog, but it can actually be a sign they're about to strike. If you've ever been petting your seemingly happy cat one moment, only to be met with claws and teeth the next, you've probably missed a critical warning sign. It's a mix of total confusion and a little bit of hurt, right? Perfectly normal. But don't worry, we've got your back. A cat's tail is like a real-time emotional barometer. And while that high, upright tail is a pretty universal I'm happy and confident sign, other signals are way more urgent and get misinterpreted all the time. Understanding this silent language isn't just about avoiding a surprise scratch. It's about building real trust and making your home feel safer and happier for both of you. Today, we're going to walk you through the 5 critical tail signals that could be a final warning before your cat lashes out. By the end of this, you'll be able to finally decode what your cat has been trying to tell you. So let's get into it. Warning number 5, the low tuck tail. When a cat drops its tail below its back or tucks it completely under its body, that's a crystal clear signal of fear, anxiety, or submission. It's an instinct to make themselves look smaller and less threatening to whatever is scaring them. You'll often see this when they're in a new place, meeting a new pet, or after a loud, sudden noise. If you see that tail tucked, the message is simple. They are scared and feeling vulnerable. The best thing you can do is give them space. Seriously, forcing an interaction is only going to ramp up their stress. Instead, try to figure out what's causing the fear and remove it if you can. Making sure they have a safe, quiet spot to retreat to helps them get their confidence back. And a quick pro tip: if this happens a lot and you also notice them hiding or not eating, it might be a sign of pain or illness, so a checkup with your vet is a good idea. Warning number 4, the slow, deliberate swish. All right, don't confuse this next one with a happy little wag. A tail that swishes slowly and deliberately from side to side means your cat is either super focused or getting pretty annoyed. You might see it when your cat is locked onto a bird outside the window, right before they pounce on a toy. In that context, it's all about predatory focus. But if that slow swish starts up while you're petting them, that's a totally different story. It often means their patience is running out. That slow, rhythmic movement shows they're thinking about what to do next, and it might not be friendly. This is a moment of decision for your cat, and it's a crucial moment for you to pay attention. If you see their ears start to turn back and their body get tense, it's a clear sign of irritation. This is your cue to stop what you're doing and give them some space before things escalate. Warning number 3, the puffed up Halloween tail. Our third warning sign is impossible to miss, the puffed up Halloween tail. When a cat's fur stands on end, which is called piloerection, their tail can instantly look 2 or 3 times bigger. In an adult cat, this is usually a defensive mechanism that comes from intense fear and the instinct to survive. They're trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating to send a clear message, back off. While brief puffing can sometimes happen during really high energy play, the defensive posture is the most common meaning. This is often triggered by a sudden, major threat, like a strange dog appearing or a loud crash. A scared cat will also likely arch its back, flatten its ears, and hiss. If you see this, your cat feels cornered and seriously threatened. Do not approach them or try to comfort them with petting. They are in a fight or flight state and could lash out defensively. Your job is to remove the threat or just create a safe escape route so they can calm down on their own terms. Warning number 2, the sharp flick or twitch. At number 2 is a subtle but super important signal, the sharp flick or twitch right at the tip of the tail. While a gentle full tail quiver can mean they're excited to see you, a sharp repetitive twitch often signals irritation or overstimulation. This is the one so many people miss. You're petting your cat, they seem totally relaxed, but then the very tip of their tail starts flicking back and forth. This isn't enjoyment, it's your cat saying, okay, I'm reaching my limit. That little twitch means there's a conflict going on in their head. They might be enjoying the pets on some level, but are becoming physically overstimulated. Ignoring this early warning is a fast track to getting a swat or a bite. The second you see that sharp, annoyed flick, it's time to stop petting. By respecting this boundary, you're showing your cat that you get their language, which strengthens your bond and prevents those out-of-nowhere reactions. Warning number 1, the thrashing or thumping tail. And the number 1 cattail warning you should never, ever ignore is the thrashing or thumping tail. When a cat's tail starts whipping hard from side to side or thumping loudly on the floor, it's basically the equivalent of a person screaming, "I'm about to lose it." This is a sign of major agitation, anger, and means aggression could be next. Unlike that slow, calculating swish, a thrashing tail is a huge display of frustration and a final warning before an attack. If this happens while you're interacting with them, it means you've pushed them way past their breaking point. This is not the time to offer a treat or try to soothe them. The only correct response is to immediately create distance, back away slowly, and give them plenty of room to de-escalate. Ignoring a thrashing tail is pretty much asking for a scratch or a bite. Now, it is so crucial to remember that the tail is just one piece of the puzzle. To really understand what your cat is saying, you have to read their tail signals with their whole body in mind. Are their ears pinned back against their head? Are their pupils huge? Is their body crouched down and tense? A puffed up tail on a playful kitten arching its back is worlds away from a puffed up tail on an adult cat hissing at a stranger. Always look at the whole cat, eyes, ears, whiskers, and posture to get the full story. Look, learning to spot the tucked tail of fear, the slow swish of annoyance, the puffed up defense, the irritated twitch, and the angry thrash helps you avoid painful moments and better care for your cat. Understanding these warnings transforms your relationship from one of confusion to one of clear communication and respect. We'd also love to hear from you. What's the one warning sign your cat gives you? Drop it in the comments below to help out other cat parents. And if this guide was helpful, Do us a favor and give this video a like and subscribe for more tips. Bringing a cat into your home is a journey. There will be moments of pure chaos, but by giving them the gift of understanding, you're giving them the security they need to truly thrive. You're not just raising a cat, you're building a friendship that's going to last a lifetime. You've got this. You've heard their bad luck. You've heard they're witches in disguise. But did you know that in most of the world, black cats are actually the ultimate good luck charm? Today, we are debunking the myths. We're diving into 7 facts about black cats that prove they're actually the coolest cats in the kingdom. But first, give this video a like and smash that subscribe button. Let's go! Fact 1 and 2, the Good Luck Global Tour. Fact 1, Japan. First stop, Japan. Single ladies, listen up. In Japan, owning a black cat is believed to attract high-quality suitors. They are also thought to ward off evil spirits and stalkers. Fact 2, sailors. Next, the high seas. Sailors used to fight to have black cats on their ships. They believed a black cat ensured a safe voyage and good weather. If a black cat walked onto a ship and then walked off, that was a bad omen because it meant the ship was doomed to sink. Fact 3 and 4, history and royalty. Fact 3, Egypt. Go back even further to ancient Egypt. Black cats were basically gods. They were sacred to the goddess Bastet. Harming one? That was a crime punishable by, well, let's just say you didn't want to do it. Fact 4, the Middle Ages. So where did the bad rep come from? Sadly, the Middle Ages in Europe. People started associating them with witches. But here's the ironic twist. Because people were afraid of them, the cat population dropped, the rat population exploded, and the plague spread faster. So getting rid of the cats was the real bad luck. Fact 5 and 6, science and genetics. Fact 5, the healthiest cats. Science time. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health found that the genetic mutation that makes their fur black might also make them resistant to diseases like FIV, feline HIV. Their black coat is basically a superhero suit. Fact 6, they can change color. If a black cat spends too much time in the sun, their fur can rust and turn a reddish-brown color. It's like a bad spray tan, but cute. Fact 7, the void phenomenon. Finally, the modern struggle. Black cats are sometimes harder to adopt because they are harder to photograph for Instagram. But we know the truth, you just need better lighting. They are mini panthers living in your living room. Do you have a mini panther at home? Let me know their name in the comments. Don't forget to boop that like button and subscribe for more cat facts and funny cat videos. See you next time. 5 signs your cat is secretly lonely and how to fix it. The folktale busting the myth. We've all heard it. Get a cat, they're easy. They're independent. They don't need you like a dog does. We think of them as these stoic, solitary tigers living in our living rooms. But what if I told you that independent loner reputation is actually hurting them? Science has proven that cats aren't true loners, and when we treat them like furniture that eats, they actually suffer. Today, we're debunking the biggest myth in the pet world and checking if your cat is secretly bored out of their mind. The science facultatively social. Here is a fancy term for your next trivia night. Cats are facultatively social. This means they aren't pack animals like dogs, but they aren't true solitaries like leopards either. They have the choice to be social. In fact, a study from Oregon State University gave cats a choice between food, toys, and human interaction. Guess what? The majority of cats chose interacting with their human over the food. Yes, Milky might actually love you more than dinner. Well, maybe. The signs, is your cat bored? So, if they aren't loners, what happens when they get lonely? They don't bark, they get bored, and a bored cat is a stressed cat. Here are the red flags. Sign number 1, the destructor. If they are destroying your stuff, they aren't being jerks. They are trying to create their own entertainment because their environment is too dull. Sign number 2, the overgroomer. Just like humans bite their nails when anxious, bored cats can lick themselves bald. It's a self-soothing mechanism for stress. Sign number 3, the shadow. If they follow you everywhere, even to the bathroom, that's not just love. That is a craving for social interaction. Sign number 4, the 3 a.m. zoomies. Pent-up energy has to go somewhere. If they sleep all day because they're bored, you're going to be their playground at 3 a.m. The fix. Inner peace for kitty. Okay, we don't want sad cats. How do we fix it? You don't need to quit your job to entertain them. First, ritualize play. Just 15 minutes a day of hard play simulating a hunt with a wand toy can drastically lower stress. Don't just leave toys on the floor, be the toy. Second, cat TV. And I don't mean YouTube, though subscribe to this channel, give them a window perch. Visual stimulation is huge for their mental health. Let's pause and reflect. Look, cats are complex, emotional creatures who bond deeply with us. They don't just want to be fed, they want to be friends. So, go give your cat some attention right now after you hit that like button, of course. Does your cat have a weird way of asking for attention? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. You got this. Be honest, you talk to your cat a lot. Sometimes you swear they know exactly what you're saying. Other times, it feels like you're talking to a furry brick wall. It makes you wonder, does any of it actually sink in? Well, researchers have been asking the same thing, and the answer is complicated. They don't understand grammar or definitions like humans do, but science shows cats are actually master eavesdroppers. Today, we're breaking down exactly how many words they know, the weird way their brains process your voice, and one recent study that suggests they might learn even faster than human babies. Let's get into it. Section 1, the vocabulary count. So what's the magic number? Research suggests the average domestic cat can learn to recognize between 20 and 50 words, but they don't treat all words equally. At the very top of the list, their name. Studies confirm that cats can distinguish their own names from other similarly sounding nouns. Next up are what behaviorists call high-value words. Words like dinner, treat, or out. These are learned almost instantly because they predict an immediate reward. Their brains are wired to identify patterns that benefit them. And yes, while they are less eager to please than dogs, cats can learn commands like sit or down if the payoff is good enough. Section 2, association versus definition. But here is the crucial catch. There is a massive difference between understanding a definition and learning an association. When you say dinner, you understand the concept of an evening meal. To a cat, the sound dinner is just a signal. It's a dinner bell. Think of it this way. If every day in a super happy voice, you said the word garbage right before you gave them wet food. Who wants garbage? Is it garbage time? Garbage would instantly become their favorite word in the English language. They don't care what the word means. They care what the sound predicts. Section 3, tone is everything. And that brings us to the most important tool you have for communicating with your cat, your tone. Cats rely heavily on paralinguistics, how you say something rather than what you say. Research confirms cats pay way more attention when you use that high-pitched, sing-song baby talk. If you say the same nice things in a flat, conversational voice, they will likely ignore you. They are also experts at reading emotional intensity. A sharp, loud no works not because they understand the definition of negation, but because that sharp tone signals a threat or displeasure. Section 4, the mind-blowing study, cats versus babies. Okay, but how smart are they really? A 2024 study actually dropped a bombshell on this. In a controlled environment, researchers showed cats images and played made-up words associated with those images. The cats formed the connection between the image and the word after only 4 exposures. That's about 9 seconds. In this specific test, the cats actually made that cognitive leap faster than human infants typically do. It doesn't mean they are smarter than babies, but it does prove that cats are constantly actively eavesdropping on us, scanning our speech for patterns. So no, your cat won't be discussing philosophy with you anytime soon, but they understand way more than they let on. They know the words that matter to their stomachs, and they know exactly how you're feeling by the tone of your voice. Now I want to know, what are the weirdest words your cat definitely knows? Tell me in the comments below. If you learned something new about your feline overlords today, hit that like button and subscribe for more animal science. Thanks for watching. Think you know everything about your feline friend? Think again. From secret healing powers to invisible fingerprints, cats are way more complex than they look. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today, we are diving into 7 surprising facts about cats that even experienced owners might not know. Let's get right into it. Fact number 1, unique ID. Your cat has a unique ID, and it's right on their face. Just like humans have unique fingerprints, cats have unique nose prints. The pattern of ridges and bumps on a cat's nose is completely specific to them. No two are alike. Fact number 2, no sweets. Cats can't taste sweetness. Unlike dogs or humans, cats lack the taste receptor for sugar. So if your cat is begging for your ice cream, they aren't after the sugar. They just want the fat content in the cream. Fact number 3, the cat's meow. The meow is a manipulation tactic. Adult cats generally don't meow at each other. They communicate with scent and body language. They developed the meow specifically to communicate with us humans. They literally invented a language just to get our attention. Fact number 4, cats are liquid. Ever wonder how they fit through such small spaces? It's because of their collarbones. Cats have free-floating clavicles that aren't attached to other bones. If their head can fit through a hole, the rest of their body usually can too. Fact number 5, the purrfect medicine. A cat's purr has healing properties. Research suggests that the frequency of a cat's purr between 25 and 150 hertz can actually help improve bone density and promote healing in muscles and tendons. They are basically fluffy, vibrating medical devices. Fact number 6, need for speed. They are faster than Usain Bolt. A domestic house cat can sprint at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. For context, Usain Bolt's top speed is around 27 miles per hour. Good luck trying to catch them when it's time for the vet. And finally, fact number 7, the slow blink. The slow blink. If a cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, it isn't just because they're tired. In cat language, that is the ultimate sign of trust and affection. It's essentially a kitty kiss. Try doing it back to them. How many of those did you already know? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more pet content. See you next time! They say elephants never forget. But if you live with a house cat, you know they have memories like steel traps. Sure, they might pretend they don't know their own name when you call them, but don't let that aloof attitude fool you. Behind those eyes is a brain that is constantly cataloging information crucial to their survival and their comfort. Here are the 8 things your cat absolutely never forgets. Number 1, the meal ticket, who feeds them. Survival instinct number 1, food. You might think your cat loves the whole family equally, but they know exactly who operates the can opener. Cats have incredible associative memory. They link specific people, times of day, and even sounds, like the pop of a tab lid with the reward of food. If you are the primary feeder, your face is permanently etched in their brain as the bringer of crunchies. Number 2, the danger zones, negative associations. On the flip side, cats possess a powerful long-term memory for negative experiences. This is self-preservation. If something scared them or caused pain, they remember it forever. This is why your cat vanishes the second you touch the travel carrier. They remember the car ride, the vet clinic smells, and the thermometer incident of 2022. Number 3, the layout of their kingdom. Ever rearrange your furniture and watch your cat have a mild existential crisis? Cats rely on detailed mental maps for security. They know exactly where the litter box is, the escape routes, and the precise height of the fridge. When you move things, you scramble their sense of safety. They will relearn the map, but they never forget where things used to be. Number 4, their chosen people. It isn't all about food and fear. Cats absolutely remember love. Research shows cats form deep social bonds with humans. They remember who makes them feel safe and who gives the best chin scratches. If you leave for vacation, that excited greeting you get when you return is proof. You hold a permanent space in their long-term memory. Number 5, the schedule, specifically when you're late. Cats can't read clocks, but they have terrifyingly accurate internal circadian rhythms. They categorize their day into a routine: wake, eat, groom, nap. They remember exactly when these things are supposed to happen. If dinner is usually at 5 p.m. and it is currently 5:05 p.m., your cat knows you've messed up and they will file a formal complaint. Number 6, friends and foes. Just like us, cats remember social standings. If you have multiple cats, they remember who their grooming buddy is and who stole their sleeping spot last Tuesday. This extends outside too. If a neighbor's cat started a fight through the window 3 years ago, your cat will remember that specific enemy every time they walk by. The beef is eternal. Number 7, where the treasure is buried. Does your cat have a favorite toy that mysteriously vanished? It's not gone. Your cat knows exactly where it is. Cats often cache their prey, which means your hair ties and bottle caps. They hold a mental inventory of where they've stashed their valuables, usually under your heaviest appliances, just waiting for the right moment to retrieve them at 3 a.m. Number 8, tricks if the price is right. Finally, yes, cats remember training. If you teach your cat to high five for a piece of salmon, they remember that action reward sequence for years. But remember, Cats aren't motivated by pleasing you like dogs are. They remember how to do the trick. They just might not feel like doing it right now if you aren't holding the goods. So, the next time you think your cat is just a fluffy, empty-headed roommate, remember, they are always watching, learning, and filing away information. What is something your cat never seems to forget? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please boop that like button and subscribe for more feline facts. Do you know other cat facts you'd like to share? Leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching! If you've spent any time on the internet, you know about orange cat energy. They're famous for being chaotic, affectionate, and, according to the memes, sharing a single brain cell. But beyond the jokes, these ginger felines are actually genetic marvels. From their unique biological connection to humans, to the secret spots you've probably never noticed. Here are 7 facts about orange cats that you probably didn't know. Fact number 1, the solid orange myth. There is physically no such thing as a solid orange cat. If you look closely at even the most solid-looking ginger cat, you will always find stripes on their tail, legs, or face. This is because the gene that produces the orange color is inextricably linked to the agouti gene, the gene responsible for tabby patterns. Essentially, the orange pigment refuses to cover up the tabby pattern entirely. So genetically speaking, every single orange cat is a tabby cat. Fact number 2, the gender gap. The vast majority of orange cats are male, about 80% of them, to be exact. This comes down to genetics. The gene for orange fur is carried on the X chromosome. Since females have 2 X chromosomes, they need the orange gene present on both of them to be fully orange. Males, however, are XY. They only have 1 X chromosome, so if they get that single orange gene from their mom, boom, they're orange. This makes female ginger cats rare and highly prized by breeders. Fact number 3, they have human ginger DNA. Orange cats and red-headed humans share a biological secret. The pigment responsible for their rusty color is called pheomelanin, pheomelanin. This is the exact same pigment that causes red hair in humans. So, if you have red hair and own an orange cat, you are literally matching on a molecular level. You're basically family. Fact number 4, the mystery of the M. Since all orange cats are tabbies, they all share a distinct M marking on their foreheads. While genetics tells us this is just a standard tabby pattern, legends say otherwise. In Christianity, the M stands for Mary, who stroked a cat to thank it for keeping baby Jesus warm. In the Islamic world, it is said to represent Mu'izza, the Prophet Muhammad's favorite cat. Fact number 5, the freckle phenomenon, lentigo. If your orange cat is getting older, you might notice black spots appearing on their nose, lips, or gums. Don't panic. This is a condition called lentigo simplex. It's essentially the cat version of freckles. It's caused by unstable pigment cells that multiply over time. It is completely harmless, painless, and very common specifically in orange cats. Think of them as beauty marks. Fact number 6, they are statistically friendlier. The friendliness isn't just in your head. While personality varies by individual, studies on coat color bias have shown that humans perceive orange cats as friendlier than white or tortoiseshell cats. But there is some science to back it up. Since most orange cats are male, and male cats, especially neutered ones, tend to be slightly more affectionate and food motivated than females, the cuddly orange cat stereotype actually holds up. And finally, fact number 7, the Winston Churchill legacy, the Prime Minister's request. Winston Churchill was a massive fan of orange cats. He had a ginger cat named Jock who attended wartime cabinet meetings. Churchill loved him so much that when he donated his home, Chartwell, to the public, he made a stipulation in his will. A marmalade cat named Jock must always reside at the residence. To this day, the National Trust ensures there is always an orange cat named Jock living there. They are currently on Jock number 7. Does your orange cat fit the stereotype? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more feline facts. Thanks for watching! Look at him, sleeping like he pays half the mortgage and didn't just zoom across your face at 3 a.m. If you are watching this, chances are you are the proud servant of a male cat. And chances are you frequently wake up trapped under a purring, furry anchor. Why do they do it? Is it love? Is it a hostage situation? A little bit of both? Today, we are breaking down the 6 factual reasons why your boy cat insists on sleeping in your bed, on your head, or directly on your bladder. And listen, by the end of this short video, I promise you are going to look at that little furry freeloading goblin in a totally different and much more positive way. Let's get into the mind of the male feline. Fact number 1, the heat vampire. You are a giant fleshy radiator. This is practical biology. A cat's baseline body temperature is higher than ours, usually around 102 degrees Fahrenheit. To maintain that furnace, they need fuel. When your boy cat sleeps on you, he's essentially conserving energy. Why burn calories staying warm when he can just siphon off your body heat like an adorable little vampire? You aren't just his owner, you are his BTU blanket. He doesn't necessarily love you, he loves your thermodynamics. Fact number 2, the security detail. You are his personal security detail. In the wild, sleeping is the most dangerous thing an animal can do. You are vulnerable, you are defenseless. You are lunch. Now, your male cat might walk around like he's the king of the jungle, ready to take down a wildebeest or at least a moth, but deep down, his instincts know he's small. By sleeping next to you, the giant hairless ape who knows how to operate the can opener, he's utilizing a safety in numbers strategy. You are his meat shield against the imaginary predators in the hallway. He feels safe enough to enter deep REM sleep because he knows you're big enough to scare off anything that tries to eat him. Fact number 3, the dibs protocol. This is especially true for the boys. Male cats are often highly territorial. They have scent glands on their cheeks, paws, and flanks. When they sleep on you, they aren't just cuddling, they are marinating you in their scent. He is effectively putting a sticky note on your forehead that says to other cats, "This human is mine. I have licked this. Back off." It's possessive, yes. But in cat language, that possessiveness is a form of deep connection. You are part of his territory and he's proud of it. Fact number 4, the bro bond. It's a bromance thing. In feral cat colonies, cats that are friends, affiliates, sleep together. They groom each other to build a social bond. It's called allo-grooming. When your male cat curls up next to you, he's treating you like a fellow member of his colony. He's saying, "Hey man, you're all right, you're part of the crew." It's the highest form of platonic affection a feline can offer. It's a fist bump in sleep form. Fact number 5, the anchor. You are his anchor. Cats are creatures of intense routine. They thrive on predictability. And guess what? You are the most predictable thing in his life. Your sleep schedule governs his world. When he sleeps on you, he is literally tethering himself to the center of his universe. He knows that when the big anchor moves, the day begins, and breakfast happens. He finds comfort in your rhythmic breathing and your heartbeat. You are his emotional support human. And finally, fact number 6, the most important one, the ultimate trust. Look, your cat is a predator. He has knives in his feet. You are also a predator, much bigger than him. For him to close his eyes, expose his belly, and fall completely unconscious while touching you is the greatest compliment nature can provide. He is saying, "I trust you completely not to hurt me while I'm helpless." So the next time you wake up with a furry butt in your face and your legs numb from the weight of a 10-pound feline, don't get annoyed. Remember, he's using you as a radiator, a bodyguard. He's marked you as his property. He thinks you're his bro, you are his anchor, and he trusts you with his life. If that isn't love, I don't know what is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am legally forbidden from moving until His Majesty wakes up. Hit that like button and subscribe for more cat facts, and let me know in the comments where your boy cat's favorite sleeping spot is. Thanks for watching! Welcome! If you've clicked on this video, it's likely because you have a senior cat who holds a massive piece of your heart and you're starting to worry about the future. It is the single hardest part of loving a pet, but I want to make you a promise right now. After watching this short video, you won't just feel sad. You will look at your aging companion in a different, positive way. You will feel empowered, knowing exactly what to look for so you can show up for them when they need you the most. This isn't a list to scare you, it's a tool to help you provide the best care possible. Let's walk through the 8 signs that a cat may be entering their final stage of life with compassion and clarity. Sign number 1, extreme weight loss. Sign number 1 is extreme weight loss, often called cachexia. Many older cats get skinnier as they age, which is normal. But we are talking about profound weight loss even if they are still eating. You might notice their spine becoming very bony, or a loss of muscle mass over their back legs. This suggests their body is no longer absorbing nutrients efficiently, or is fighting a significant internal battle. Sign number 2, significant appetite changes. Number 2 goes hand in hand with weight, significant changes in appetite. We know cats can be picky, but if your food-motivated cat suddenly refuses their absolute favorite treat, or if they approach their bowl, sniff it, and walk away sadly, something is wrong. Conversely, some cats nearing the end of life develop a frantic, insatiable hunger because their bodies are starving internally. Any major swing is a signal. Sign number 3, profound lethargy. The third sign is profound lethargy. Senior cats sleep a lot, that's normal. But there is a difference between a long nap and an inability to move. If your cat no longer greets you at the door, has stopped jumping on their favorite chair entirely, or seems too exhausted to lift their head when you pet them, their energy reserves are critically low. Sign number 4, hiding and withdrawal. Sign number 4 is heartbreaking. Hiding and social withdrawal. In the wild, an animal that is unwell instinctively hides to protect itself from predators. Your domestic cat still has that instinct. If your usually cuddly cat is spending all their time under the bed, deep in a closet, or in cool, dark places, they are telling you they feel vulnerable and unwell. Sign number 5, a ceasing of grooming. The 5th sign is important and one of the most obvious. They stop grooming. Cats are fastidious creatures. Grooming takes energy and flexibility. When a cat is in pain, exhausted, or feels terrible, grooming is the first luxury to go. You might notice their coat becomes greasy, matted, or unkempt. It's a clear sign they don't have the strength to care for themselves anymore. Sign number 6, litter box issues, and sign number 7, cognitive changes. I'm grouping 6 and 7 together because they often overlap. Litter box issues and cognitive changes. If your cat starts missing the box, please know this isn't bad behavior. They may be too weak to climb in too much pain to squat, or due to feline dementia, they may have genuinely forgotten where it is. This confusion can also lead to yowling loudly at night or getting stuck in corners. Sign number 8, changes in vitals. And finally, number 8, which often occurs in the very final days. Changes in breathing and body temperature. You might notice their breathing becomes shallow and rapid or very slow with long pauses. Their ears and paws might feel unusually cold to the touch as their circulation slows down. Hearing this list is incredibly heavy. I know, but here is that positive shift I promised you. Knowing these signs doesn't mean panic. It means preparation. It means you have the information needed to call your veterinarian and discuss quality of life without guessing. Your cat has given you years of unconditional love. Now is your turn to return the favor in the most profound way. Honor your senior cat by ensuring their final chapter isn't filled with fear, but with comfort. Bring their food to them. Supply warm blankets. Offer gentle pets and a quiet presence. Whether they have months left or only days, you have the power to make this time about dignity, peace, and love. Thank you for loving them enough to watch this hard video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to spread awareness. Our senior cats need more love than ever. Picture this. You just dropped $60 on the ultimate feathery, crinkly cat condo. You spend an hour assembling it. You present it to your majestic feline. And what do? They sniff the expensive toy once, walk away, and immediately curl up in the garbage box it came in. It's the universal struggle of cat ownership. They prefer the packaging over the present. Are they ungrateful? Are they broken? Nope. Today, we're breaking down the 5 scientific reasons why your cat thinks a cardboard box is the greatest invention on Earth. Let's jump in. Reason number 1, the fortress of solitude. It's all about security. In the wild, open spaces are dangerous. If you're out in the open, you can be attacked from any direction. A box eliminates that worry. It protects their back and sides. When they are squeezed into a small space, they know nothing can sneak up on them. It's their own personal panic room where they can lower their guard and actually relax. Reason number 2, it's a sauna in here. It provides temperature regulation. Cats run hotter than we do. Their normal body temperature is around 102 degrees Fahrenheit. They are happiest when the room is roughly 15 degrees warmer than what humans prefer. Cardboard is a fantastic insulator. When a cat curls up inside a small box, their body heat gets trapped, creating a cozy little microclimate. That expensive cat bed is open to drafts. The box is basically a non-electric heating pad. Reason number 3, the ambush predator. It's the killer instinct. Yes, your cute little Fluffy is actually a tiny tiger on the inside. Cats are ambush predators. They don't chase prey for miles, they hide, wait, and explode. A box offers the perfect vantage point. They are concealed, but they can observe the world outside through the opening, waiting for the perfect moment to launch a surprise attack on a feather wand. Or your unsuspecting ankles. Reason number 4. Stress relief science time. Reason 4 is actually backed by hard science. Stress reduction. A study on shelter cats found that cats provided with hiding boxes adapted to their new environment much faster and showed significantly lower stress levels than cats without boxes. When the world gets overwhelming, too much noise, new people, or just general feline existential dread, the box is a do not disturb zone where they can reset their brains. And finally, reason number 5. Texture and novelty. It just feels good. Cardboard has a unique texture that cats love. It's perfect for biting and sinking claws into, which feels satisfying and helps mark their territory with scent glands in their paws. Plus, that expensive toy has been in the living room for 6 months. It's old news, but this box just arrived today. It smells new. It's in a new spot. It's an exciting new piece of real estate to conquer. So don't take it personally. It's not that they hate your gifts, it's just biology. The box is safe, warm, excellent for stalking prey, and stress relieving. Does your cat have a favorite box they refuse to throw away? Tell us about it in the comments below. If you learned something new about your furry overlords today, boop that like button and subscribe for more feline facts. Thanks for watching!
Bringing a new cat home is incredibly exciting. Whether it's your very first kitten or you're adopting an adult rescue, that first week is pure magic. But let's be real, there is a learning curve. Cats are complex little creatures with very specific instincts. A lot of common knowledge about cats is actually outdated and sometimes even harmful. Today, I'm breaking down 7 common mistakes new cat owners make and how to fix them so you can build the best possible bond with your new best friend. Mistake number 1. Thinking cats are low maintenance. Mistake number 1 is the biggest myth of all. Thinking cats are low maintenance pets that just sleep all day. While they don't need walks like a dog, cats are natural-born predators. If you don't provide an outlet for that hunting energy, they will find their own outlets. And that usually looks like attacking your ankles, destroying your sofa, or waking you up at 3 a.m. The fix. You need active play. Dedicate 15 minutes a day to interactive play with a wand toy. Make them jump, stalk, and catch their prey to burn off that energy. Mistake number 2. Using your hands as toys. We are all guilty of this when they are tiny kittens. It's cute when a 2-pound fluff ball attacks your wiggling fingers under the blanket. It is not cute when a 10-pound adult cat does it with full-grown teeth and claws. When you use your hands to wrestle, you are teaching your cat that human skin is an acceptable target for biting and scratching. The fix. Always have a toy barrier between you and the cat. If they go for your hand, immediately stop moving, say a firm no, and redirect them to a kicker toy instead. Mistake number 3. Punishing bad behavior, the squirt bottle. Number 3 is using punishment, like yelling or the dreaded squirt bottle. Here's the thing about cat psychology. They do not connect the punishment with the action. They connect the punishment with you. Spraying them with water doesn't teach them don't jump on the counter. It teaches them, my owner is scary and unpredictable. It damages your bond and creates anxiety. The fix. Focus on redirection and environmental changes. If they are on the counter, put double-sided tape up there for a week and offer them a high cat tree nearby as a yes space. Mistake number 4. Forcing interaction. Mistake 4 is forcing affection. We want to cuddle them so badly, but scooping up a cat that doesn't want to be held, or petting them when their tail is starting to twitch, is a recipe for getting scratched. Cats are both predators and prey animals. Being restrained when they don't want to be is terrifying for them. The fix. Respect their consent. Let them come to you. Offer a hand for them to sniff. If they rub against it, that's an invitation. If they walk away, let them go. Mistake number 5. Poor litter box placement. Imagine if your only bathroom was in a dark, scary basement right next to a loud furnace that kicks on randomly. You'd probably try to hold it, right? Putting the litter box in inaccessible, noisy, or high-traffic areas is a major cause of litter box avoidance. The fix. The box needs to be in a quiet, socially significant area where they feel safe and, importantly, where they have escape routes so they don't feel trapped while doing their business. Mistake number 6, skipping the microchip. Number 6 relates to indoor-only cats. Many owners think, my cat never goes outside, so I don't need a microchip. This is a dangerous gamble. Doors get left ajar, window screens break, or a scared cat might bolt during a move or a house party. An indoor cat that gets lost outside is terrified and doesn't know how to get home. A microchip is their only permanent ticket back to you. It's cheap insurance. Just get it done. Mistake number 7, the big one, declawing. This brings us to the most critical mistake, and sadly, one that is often pushed on new owners by outdated advice. Declawing. Many people genuinely believe declawing is just a permanent nail trim. It is not. Declawing, or onychectomy, is major surgery. It is the amputation of the last bone of every single toe. If performed on a human, it would be like cutting off your fingers at the last knuckle. Because cats walk on their toes, this surgery permanently alters their anatomy and how they walk. This very often leads to chronic pain and severe arthritis as they age. Furthermore, this physical pain often causes major behavioral issues. Declawed cats are notoriously more likely to avoid the litter box because digging in the litter hurts their paws. They are also more likely to become biters because you have removed their primary defense system, leaving them feeling vulnerable. The fix. Scratching is natural behavior. They need to do it to stretch their muscles and mark territory. Instead of amputating, provide tall, sturdy scratching posts and use positive reinforcement to teach them where to scratch. Please do not declaw your cat. If you've made some of these mistakes in the past, don't beat yourself up. We all learn as we go. The goal is just to know better, so we can do better for our feline family members. If you're a new owner, what's the biggest surprise you've found so far? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cat care tips, and we'll see you in the next video.
It's the ultimate sound of peace. You're sitting on the couch, your cat curls up on your lap, and that familiar vibration starts. Most of us assume it just means I'm happy. But the truth is, a purr is a complex communication tool. From secret demands to super healing powers, your cat's purr says way more than you think. Here are 5 things your cat is actually telling you. Number 1, the solicitation purr, the secret hunger. Have you ever noticed that some purrs sound annoying? Researchers have discovered a specific type called the solicitation purr. Unlike a happy purr, this one contains a high-frequency sound that mimics a human baby's cry. It triggers a nurturing instinct in our brains that makes it almost impossible to ignore. So, if they're purring while weaving through your legs in the kitchen, they aren't just saying, I love you, they're saying, feed me now. Number 2, the body's natural healing frequency. This is where things get sci-fi. Cats purr at a frequency between 25 and 150 hertz. Scientific studies have shown that sound frequencies in this range can actually improve bone density and promote tendon healing. Because cats spend a lot of time sleeping and conserving energy, the purr might be a low-energy way to keep their bones and tissues healthy while they nap. They are literally vibrating themselves into better health. Number 3, stress management and self-soothing. You might see a cat purring at the vet or after being chased by a dog. It seems counterintuitive, but in these cases, purring is a defense mechanism. Much like a human might whistle in the dark or laugh nervously, cats purr to calm themselves down. It releases endorphins and helps them manage pain or high levels of anxiety. If your cat is purring but their body language looks tense, they might actually be asking for comfort. Number 4, the original connection, mother and kitten. Kittens are born blind and deaf, but they can feel vibrations. A mother cat uses her purr like a homing beacon, leading her kittens to her body for warmth and milk. Kittens start purring back at just 2 days old to tell their mom that they're getting enough milk and are doing okay. When your adult cat purrs on your chest today, they are tapping into that first, most primal bond of safety and survival. Number 5, healing you, the human benefit. Finally, that purr isn't just for them, it's for you. Studies show that cat owners have a 40% lower risk of heart attack, partly because petting a purring cat lowers blood pressure and reduces stress. The frequency of a purr is a natural sedative for the human nervous system. When your cat chooses to sit on you and start that motor, they are sharing their peace with you, effectively acting as a tiny furry therapist. So the next time you hear that rumble, listen closely. Whether they are healing their own bones, tricking you into an early dinner, or just showing love, the purr is a language all its own. What does your cat's purr say to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more feline secrets. See you next time, and thanks for watching.
Hey cat lovers and curious minds, welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you've probably heard a million things about our feline friends, but how many of them are actually true? Today, we're diving whiskers first into the murky waters of misinformation to debunk the top 5 cat myths. Get ready to have your mind blown and your cat knowledge leveled up. Myth number 5. The feet landing physics. Kicking us off at number 5, it's a classic. Cats always land on their feet. It's true that cats have an incredible righting reflex. They can twist their bodies mid-air to orient themselves for a landing. It's truly impressive. However, the key word here is always. While they're masters of aerial acrobatics, they're not invincible. If they fall from a very short height, they might not have enough time to correct themselves. And from extremely high distances, the impact can still be dangerous, even if they land on their paws. So please, always keep your kitties safe and don't test this myth. Their 9 lives aren't infinite. Myth number 4. Are cats actually loners? Next up at number 4, this one's perplexing. Cats are solitary creatures and don't need companionship. Many people think cats are aloof loners who prefer their own company. And yes, some cats definitely enjoy their personal space. But studies and countless happy cat owners will tell you otherwise. Cats are social animals, just in a different way than dogs. They form strong bonds with their human families and often with other cats and even other pets. They can get lonely and bored, which can lead to stress or behavioral issues. If you have one cat, consider if they might enjoy a feline friend, or at least give them plenty of interactive playtime. Myth number 3. The truth about the milk saucer. Coming in at number 3, it's a food-related falsehood. Cats love milk. We've all seen the classic image, a cute kitty happily drinking from a saucer of milk. It's ingrained in our culture. But here's the shocker. Most adult cats are actually lactose intolerant. Giving them cow's milk can lead to an upset stomach, diarrhea, and other digestive issues. While kittens drink their mother's milk once they're weaned, their bodies stop producing the enzyme needed to digest lactose. So save the milk for your cereal and offer your cat fresh water instead. It's much better for them. Myth number 2. Can they see in total darkness? Our runner-up at number 2 is a common misunderstanding about their senses. Cats can see in total darkness. It's true that cats have incredible night vision. Their eyes are specially adapted to see in very low-light conditions, much better than humans. They have more rods in their retinas, a reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum, and larger pupils to let in more light. However, they cannot see in absolute total darkness. They still need at least some ambient light, even if it's just a tiny sliver. So while your cat might navigate your house like a ninja at 3 a.m., they're not using superpowers, just super-tuned eyes. And the number 1 cat myth is the big pregnancy misconception. All right, drum roll, please. The number 1 cat myth we are debunking today, the one that truly needs to go away, is pregnant women need to get rid of their cats because of toxoplasmosis. This myth causes so much unnecessary worry and, sadly, can lead to cats being rehomed or abandoned. Toxoplasmosis is a real concern, and it can be dangerous during pregnancy. But the risk of getting it from your cat is actually incredibly low and easily managed. Here's the truth. You're more likely to contract toxoplasmosis from undercooked meat or gardening than from your cat. Cats usually only shed the parasite for a few weeks in their entire lifetime, and you'd have to ingest their feces to get it. So if you're pregnant and have a cat, there's no need to panic. Just follow these simple precautions. 1. Have someone else clean the litter box, or if you must, wear gloves and wash your hands thoroughly. 2. Cook your meat properly. And 3. Wear gloves when gardening. Your beloved feline companion can absolutely stay right by your side throughout your pregnancy. And there you have it. 5 massive cat myths officially busted. Hopefully this helps you understand your mysterious little fluff balls just a little bit better. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these myths did you believe the longest? Or better yet, is there a weird fact about cats you've always wondered about? Drop a comment below and let's get a conversation going. I'll be hanging out in the comments to see what you have to say. If you found this video helpful, or if you just really like cats, please hit that like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss our weekly deep dives into the secret lives of our pets. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay cat obsessed, and give your kitty a treat for me.